It's Monday, which means it's Bleach Rebirth the Soul's trailer time. This week we got Toshiro Hitsugaya revealed. Toshiro being one of the most popular characters in the series, it was evident he would appear soon. The trailer starts off like every other one and it shows off Toshi's sword, Horimaru. For obvious reasons, I will be simply referring to Horimaru as his Shikai and his Bankai Daigin Horimaru as his Bankai, just because it's really hard for me to pronounce. The trailer says, Captain of Squad 10 who became the youngest captain in history thanks to his unrivaled Ice Zanpakuto that allows him to take the initiative in battle. Toshi starts the battle off with his Shikai, and as you guys can see, this is what he says before battle.
I'll crush you with everything I've got.
For the first time, like ever, we have a very unique character. Toshiro has an ability labeled Special Condition. No other trailer has highlighted a special condition like this. We've had prior trailers with both Ichigo and Kisuke with special flash action, but this is the first time we're having a character with a special condition, like a special bar, and this is Tenso Ryuin gauge. This makes the use of the ability Tenso Ryuin. Tenso Ryuin, or weather subjugation, allows Hitsugaya to control the weather in the immediate vicinity, or more specifically, control the water in the surrounding atmosphere. The ability is usable both in his Shikai and Bankai. In the game, when this gauge is built up, the player enters the Tensen Ryu state, which greatly enhances specific techniques. The gauge decreases if Toshiro doesn't land an attack or is hit by an opponent's attack. This gauge will greatly benefit skillful players in my opinion, but it won't for those who cannot counter or keep up the hits with Toshiro. Now one thing I wonder is the gauge also has levels to it, as if you look you see level 3. It's unknown how high this level goes. Does it go up to level 3, 5, 7, 9, 10? And also how fast does the rate of the bar go up as you hit? Is it a gradual increase, or is it just a drastic and then as you get to higher levels it takes more hits to get it to higher levels? And also the rate in which case it decreases when you get hit or you don't get hits. Does it go down really fast or does it take its time? So these are questions we would have to see gameplay for to get answers for. Toshiro's basic attack has him wielding his Shikai, and when he's wielding it, he cuts and he has the freeze effect. The first time you see him fight is actually against Gin, and you see him display this in their fight. He controls the water and it freezes and it turns to ice. It doesn't seem like Toshiro has a signature attack. Toshiro, however, does have a Spiritual Pressure 1 and 2 attack. For Spiritual Pressure 1 attack, it is called Soten Hayogeki. This attack is an instant attack that can be used at long range. Soten Hayogeki rains down in ice blocks on an opponent, creating additional attack openings. After Toshiro pulls it off, we see him do like a side step, end up behind the opponent, and attacks with the Soten Hayogeki once more. It's like a weird effect, so I don't know if that was a part of it. Nonetheless, that happened. Toshiro's Spiritual Pressure move 2 is called Hario Ryu Renbu. It's a rush attack with excellent range and speed, making it easy to hit an opponent between their actions. Toshiro used this ability in his fight against Gin, if I'm not mistaken. I've also seen him do something similar while playing Bleach Soul Resurrection. From here, we see Toshiro's Bankai Awakening Daiguren Harimaru, which looks cool. Nonetheless, you see him whip out his Bankai.
I'll show you no mercy! Daiguren Harimaru!
And from here, Toshiro's abilities are enhanced. It states that this also increases the amount of Tenso Ryuin gauge, giving the ability to overcome opponents even greater. Now, depending on how much the Bankai and Tenso Ryuin works with each other, Toshiro might be a broken character. Like, I could really see his character being one of the most used characters online and offline, depending on like the game modes. We see a bit of Bankai Toshiro's attack. It actually reminds me of what he does in Bleach Soul Resurrection. So maybe they took that as inspiration of how his Bankai would operate. Including a bit of his Keycone attacks we see towards the end. Now, in one particular, I'm pretty sure we see the Hayoten Hayak cause so. At the end of the trailer, it states that Toshiro is a strong battle initiative with a variety of utility and counters that can be enhanced. Toshiro's trailer introduced us to a new mechanic. Some characters are likely to have unique bars and mechanics other characters don't have. Now, it's interesting to me as this, if done very well, we can have very unique characters in this game without them even trying. It does seem each week, every time we get a new character, it does seem like they're approaching this game from more of a fighting game perspective versus just an arena fighter perspective, and I think this could be really good news. The last arena fighter that we got that was supposed to be fighting game-esque, I believe, was Kill la Kill If, and that didn't exactly hit home very well. While people acknowledged it, it didn't exactly sell well to get in the hands, and everyone changed their mindset about arena fighters. I mean, I think we can objectively agree that Bleach is a bigger series than Kill la Kill If, and it has a much bigger fan base, and because of that, I think it has a good chance of really taking off. But this Toshiro gameplay trailer is definitely showing us that more characters that join are probably going to have unique skills or even gimmicks, if you will. As I'm thinking about the next character I think could appear, Ikkaku. This is my theory, and Ikkaku could have something similar when he goes into Bankai. But until then, we're gonna have to wait and see about that. Also, I got a question for you guys if you made it to this part of the video. With the Bleach Core 3 coming out, I want to know from you guys, would you be down to getting reviews and discussions on each episode every week? Let me know, because if so, then that'll be something I'll consider doing in October for you guys. But just let me know in the comment section. I am Makai San. What yo? And I'll catch you guys in the next video.